Welcome to the 20th installment in Trading Strategy Guide's Trading Education Series. Today I'm going to continue to discuss the MT4 toolbar. Stick around. Hi, this is Tim from TradingStrategyGuides.com. Thanks for coming back for this installment of our Trading Education Series. In today's video, we're going to talk a bit about the MT4 toolbar. Just the same as with TradingView, this video is not sponsored by MetaTrader. So, as before, what you will hear is my unvarnished opinion. And be sure you stay to the end of the video and I'll show you the dream trade for this week. So here we go. Last week I showed you the first two toolbars, the standard toolbar right here, and the charts toolbar right there. Today we'll talk about the line studies toolbar and the time frames toolbar. The line studies toolbar is the go-to place for your favorite drawing tool. I've customized my toolbar with my favorites. To customize it, all you've got to do is right click on the toolbar, select Customize, and as with the other customization dialogues, the left window right here shows the available tools, and the right window right here shows you the tools that will appear on the toolbar. You can add a tool by double-clicking the tool in the left window and it will appear in the right window. To remove it, you can just double-click it from the right window and it will move back over to the left window. If you want to change the order of the items in the toolbar, just click on the item and drag it and drop it. If you'd like a vertical line to separate two groups of tools in the toolbar, just double-click this vertical line up here. Move it where you want it, and you see the vertical line, and you see the vertical line will appear in the toolbar up here. These are the drawing tools that I use most often. If I need another tool, I can click on Insert, and you can find all the tools available right here from this menu. We'll delve into the menu system a bit more in next week's video. I'll also go into more detail about how to use the line drawing tools in a future video, but for today, I want to show you the distinction between what MT4 calls the text tool and the text label tool. The text tool is designated in the toolbar with the A icon right there. The text tool will allow you to put text on the chart that is anchored to the candles or bars. So if I click on this to select it, and I click where I want the text to appear, and I type in the text that I would like to have appear, text to appear, and click OK, the text will appear right here. I can double click on it and move it wherever I like. Now when you scroll the candles, you see the text stays with the candles that they are attached to. The text is anchored to the time and price coordinates. As time goes on, this text will move to the left as candles are added to the chart. And let's take a look at the text label tool, which is this icon right here, the T with the selection square around it. When you use the text label tool to add text to the chart, the text will be anchored to the X and Y coordinates of the chart window itself. So let's say I select it and I put text in here. Let's call it label text. Of course, you can select the font and size and color right here. Click OK. Now as you scroll the candles, you see that text remains anchored to the chart window without regard for the movement of the candles. That's the difference between the text tool and the text label tool. Yes, I get these confused if I don't use them for a while, so I just end up experimenting with them to figure out which one is which. Don't feel bad if you forget periodically. Now, the fourth and last toolbar right here is the time frames toolbar. I think this one is probably pretty obvious. This can be customized just like the other toolbars. As you can see, I have all of them up here because I just find that more convenient for me. If you don't want to use all the time frames, you can remove them just by double-clicking here to remove it. Now, you may ask if other time frames are available, like 2 minutes or 8 hours, for example. And the answer is, well, sorta. It requires a bit of manipulation to get other time frames, and that's kind of beyond the scope of this overview. But just know that it can be done. Now, that's all I'm going to cover on MT4 for this video. As I mentioned last week, I suggest you open a demo account and play with an MT4 platform a bit to see what you can do with it. It's pretty awesome. I especially like it because it's free. Next week, we'll take a look at the menu system. Let's take a quick look at the dream trade for this week. I mentioned I was going to start showing you dream trades on each Wednesday video. Dream Trades is a new service from Trading Strategy Guides. I've been testing this system out for a couple of weeks now, and it's been pretty cool. Just a quick overview, Dream Trades shows you selected stock issues that meet the Dream Trades criteria. The stocks are selected by their trade volume and other fundamentals, and also by the price with respect to the 3 moving averages, the 50-day, the 150-day, and the 200-day simple moving averages. The selections are divided between the potential buys on this page and the potential sell setups on this page. Taking the dream trades is simple, but requires a bit of analysis. Just about 30 minutes before the market closes, which is about 2:30 p.m. my time in Texas, or 3:30 p.m. New York time, I look at each of the charts and find what I consider the best setups. For the purposes of this video, let's take a look at PETS, or Pet Med Express. You can see if you select that here, it shows you all the pertinent information about PETS, and I usually just take their word for it that the fundamentals are as they should be. Most of you know, if you've been around here for more than a minute, that I am a technical analyst. That's because I firmly believe that everything that can be known about a market already appears in the chart. So looking at the chart, you can see that price consolidated here some, right above the 150 period moving average. Did not really get below it. It kind of fiddled around a little bit right here, but for the most part it did all this on declining volume, and that's important to me. Then price started moving up gradually here until finally on Monday we got a break above the 50 period moving average. Now, if you have a nice up move like this and then a break above the 50, that's pretty much our signal for these dream trades. The dream trades are a little bit more discretionary than the trading picks that I show you on the other days of the week. Now, I like this look here, so I took this just ahead of Monday's close at 34.79. The stop loss is minus 5% of the stock price, which would be 33.05. We just take the 34.79, multiply it by 0.05, which would be 5%, and then we subtract that from 34.79. That'll give us 33.05, and our first target is plus 5%, So we add that number to 34.79 to get 36.53. Now, here's one of the differences between the trade pick strategy and the dream trade strategy. With the dream trade strategy, we only use a single position on this, and when price hits our first target, we move our stop up to break even. We don't take any profit on that. Then as this moves up 5%, we follow our stop up 5%. So when this hits plus 10%, I don't draw too good with the mouse, do I? When this hits plus 10%, we move our stop up to plus 5%, and so on and so on. And we keep doing that as the price moves up. Eventually, it will pull back and hit our stop. Now, we're trying to catch the momentum of this move right here. Let me clean up some of this mess so we can see. We're trying to catch momentum in this move here. So as long as this thing continues to go up, it can pull back and breathe a little bit, pull back and breathe. But if this thing starts consolidating, going sideways, making patterns, whatever, that's about the time I'm likely to close at least a portion of it, and get profit from it. So that's our plan right now on this dream trade for this week for Pet Med Express. If you want more information about the dream trades, just click the link below in the description box and you can find out all there is to know. And that's it for today's video. Be sure to come back next Wednesday at 3 p.m. and we'll continue our discussion of the MT4 trading platform. And of course, don't miss my Trading Picks videos on Fridays and Mondays right here at Trading Strategy Guides YouTube channel at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when these videos come out. Have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you with a new trading pick on Friday.